Hello, guys. Welcome back to Beyond the Realms, and today I have a review of the latest film coming out from Film Movement. This one comes out on August the 19th, and it is titled The Auction. Got this little card here talking about it. Film Movement, of course, if you're not familiar with them, they release a lot of independent films, foreign films from all over the world. I've reviewed several of them. La Surja, In the Name of, Tanta Agua, just to name a few. And yeah, this one will be coming up soon. And this is from Canada. It's a French Canadian film. It is in French with subtitles, 111 minutes long. And it tells the story of a guy named Gabby, who is oddly enough, with that name, he's definitely not Gabby. He's quiet, he's reserved, a very hard-working man. He runs this farm that was passed on to him from his father. It's been in the family for generations. And he has nobody to pass it on to because he has two daughters. They left the farm years ago, and he doesn't have a son. So he's dealing with nobody to pass the farm down to, and basically just modern times sneaking up on him, and and just having a rough time at being a farmer and just barely staying afloat. And he has a friend named Lewis that comes over every once in a while and helps him out with helping him make sure he gets his bills paid. And he brings over a computer one day and tells him, hey, you can use this. It'll make, all of your inventory and paying your bills and everything a lot easier. But Gabby just doesn't have any interest in it whatsoever. He's just, he's set in his ways. He just wants to run the farm. And and then another day his oldest daughter Marie shows up with her two kids and spends the night with them and just abruptly leaves the next morning. Well, then she ends up coming back and she explains to him that her and her husband are splitting up. She didn't want to tell him, she didn't know how to tell him, but she realizes that she needs to do this, she needs to tell him. And she says she wants to keep the house for the boys, but she just doesn't have the money. She's got a lot of debt. She doesn't have anything saved up to be able to do this, so she's asking her father for help to the tune of $200,000. And Gabby just is not sure what to do, so he starts attending these auctions and seeing what they're all about and how things go about there. And he starts talking to people, and he's basically just trying to figure out a way to help his daughter. And if that means sacrificing everything, then he will do that. His other daughter, Francesca, I believe was her name, she's a lot younger. She's into doing plays and stuff like that. She only shows up, a little bit in this film. But basically, his daughters, they're living their own life, and like I said, Gabby's just trying to figure out how to keep the farm going, but he's also willing to sacrifice everything if he has to be able to help his daughters. And that's really what this film is about. It is a slow-moving, slow-paced, very dry drama that just basically, it deals with family, and what you would sacrifice and what you would do for family. There's a lot of times in this film, especially in the first half, where it's quiet and you're watching Gabby do his normal everyday routine at his sheep farm and taking care of all the animals, feeding them, tending to the farm. And it's like I said, it is slow moving. That might put some people off on this, but I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was very well put together. And the guy that plays Gabby, his name is Gabriel Arcand. He did very, very good at this. Like I said, he's quiet, he's reserved, but he's the type that says a lot with a little. You can tell he's a man with many worries. He just wants everything to work out. He's worked his whole life doing things right, and he's just trying to make sure everything doesn't fall apart at the seams. And but yeah, it's a good film, guys. Like I said, this one's going to be coming out August 19th, and if you've never checked out anything from Film Movement, you're missing out, because they release a lot of films that, I would have never heard of at all unless, these screeners were sent to me. And, they're great films for the most part. Everything I've seen from Film Movement is really good. And this is no exception. I'm going to give this film an 8 out of 10. If you like a film that has really solid acting all the way across, and it's just a deliberately slow-paced film, but yet, the cinematography and everything also looks really good in this. Everything, is really well shot, well acted, and it's just really about sacrifice. If you're looking for a film, it's just about family and how you can sacrifice things for family and being selfless. That's really what Gabby is and what is at the core of this film. So, yeah, guys, I'll show you the cover here a little bit. It does have a short film on here called The Giant, which I didn't get to check out from the director. No, actually, that's from another director. Sorry. And then the inside here, which they always tell you why they selected this film, and they'll put something else here, as in this case, it's a short interview with the director. There's the DVD, of course, and then shot of the farm there on the back, Gabby with his dog. So, yeah, guys, really good film. Definitely recommend this. Give it a shot, guys. That is an auction. I will put the link below to where you can pre-order this. Check it out, guys. I am Jason. You've been watching Beyond the Realms. Have a good one. Later.